Contrary to the belief that says the resolution or agreement has been reached between Fubara and Wike, that all is now well between these two people, that is godfather and the godson. But no, according to sources say that all is not well in paradise. We know that they no longer talk against each other on air. They no longer talk negative about each other publicly, but yet there are still some levels of tension between these two. Fubara begins strategic moves to displace Wike as political godfather, visits major stakeholders. In a strategic move to solidify his standing in Rivers State politics, following the recent rift with his political godfather, Nyesom Wike, Governor Siminalayi Fubara has commenced a series of engagements to consolidate support for his administration. Fubara's recent diplomatic overtures included visiting neighboring Bayelsa State, where he met with Governor Senator Duyi Diri and Senator Azuta Bata from Rivers State. Governor Fubara is said to be reaching out to politicians within and outside the state, aligning and realigning forces whose association he thinks can help him navigate the maze of political crisis produced by the recent face-off with Wike. Yesterday, Fubara visited his nearest neighbor, Bayelsa State Governor Senator Duyi Diri and Senator Azuta Bata from Rivers State to seek further unity between the two states. During the visit to Diri, Fubara commended the governor and the people of Bayelsa for their show of solidarity with his administration during the recent political crisis in Rivers. He told Diri that if he accepted the brotherly handshake extended to him, then he would not sneeze in isolation because they would be stronger together as they forged ahead as one people. In his speech, Diri thanked Fubara for the visit and his initiative towards a mutually beneficial working arrangement with Bayelsa State. He pledged his willingness to work with Fubara. Former governor of Bayelsa State, Diri's predecessor, Dixon Sirake, was also at the meeting. Earlier, Fubara visited Bata at his residence to facilitate with him on his birthday and wished him more glorious years in good health. You all, what are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comment section. What do you all think about this? In another news, as Yellowtide season unfolded in Rivers State, it was not just the usual festive cheer that filled the air, but also an unexpected display of political theatrics symbolized by bags of rice bearing the faces of Governor Siminalayi Fubara and Minister Nyesom Wike. The Newsroom Nigeria reports. The intervention of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu appeared to momentarily soothe the tension between Fubara and his estranged political mentor, Wike. An 8-point resolution emerged, ostensibly calming the political storm, yet the undertone of unity seemed evasive. Despite public pledges to honor the presidential resolution, the body language of both leaders conveyed a different narrative, fostering doubts about their commitment to its implementation. Their actions during the season hinted more at consolidating their support bases rather than embracing genuine reconciliation. The strategic dissemination of rice bags personalized with their faces, became a symbolic tool. Fubara's distribution of 100 bags per ward and Wike's allocation of 2,000 bags per local government aimed at securing favor among various stakeholders groups, from political factions to market unions and non-indigenous communities. These rice distributions, laden with political symbolism, sparked discussions across social media platforms. The visual contrast on the bags, with Fubara in native attire and Wike in a formal suit reminiscent of his tenure as governor, added another layer to the narrative. The modus operandi for distribution differed as well. Fubara's team organized centralized collection points announced through specific notices, while Wike's aides delivered directly to stakeholders groups at their preferred locations. You all, what are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comment section below. Before we go, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. Wike has remembered to offer Christmas rice now that he is out of office. Glory be to God. Duru Metsu says, Governor, be focused, do not shake, continue to deliver dividing of democracy as the one in charge. Chijioke Ugbona says, when he was governor, he didn't share bags of rice. He forgot those words. Even during the COVID, he didn't share. Palliative for federal and oil companies. You know that you cannot compare federal and local at state level. Besides, I think that more than ever, some Wike needs the support of the grassroots politicians. All these fights, according to him, that he's been fighting with Fubara is about structure. So I feel that he still wants to hold down that structure in Rivers State. And don't forget that Wike has the ambition of vying for the post of a presidency. We are going to see how that is going to work in 2027 or the next election, who knows. You all, thank you very much for always listening and watching. If this is your first time here, you haven't subscribed to this channel, what are you doing at this point? If you're able to watch till this minute, it means you like what you're hearing. So why not just subscribe already? I will see you all in my next video, guys. Bye for now.